All right, recording is in session. This is about the immune system, how we can boost our immune systems with the cold and flu season right around the corner. So in my understanding, research that I've done, and always, I'll be honest, when I was younger, my grandparents used to say, take your vitamins, eat your broccoli, eat the vegetables that you have with dinner, drink plenty of water. And I was like, yeah. Why do I need the vegetables? Why do I need the vitamins? And back then it was the candy type vitamins, the Flintstone vitamins. And, now I see different with taking Sizzle products and how they're better able to help me. For instance, the Influence, I take one every other day when I first got the bottle. And thank you, Ray and Laura. I was taking it every single day, and then I realized, let me just do it every other day. And I've actually been able to stop taking my Claritin in my nasal spray for the allergies. So I've been able to eliminate the allergy medicine with the Influence. Now, Herb, do you take the Influence? I'm trying to remember from last Zoom that we did.
No, I'm not on the Influence right now. I'm doing the age pill, the Renovator, CBDs, the coffee, the Ripped, and the Body Shield.
All right. What about you, Laura? Are you on the? Are you taking the Influence?
I take the Influence as a, maintenance, and I take it once a week on Mondays. But when I start to feel something coming on, I increase it, and if I'm battling something, I do it every day. But as a rule, Monday maintenance, and just as I feel, so like if I'm going to travel, I take it every day.
Yeah. Especially nowadays with everything going on.
Yes.
So, Jody, are you taking the Influence? What are your thoughts if you'd like to join in?
Yes, I take the Influence, but I don't take it daily. I keep it always on hand so that when anybody in the family's, first sign of any little sniffle or allergies, they start on it, or we start on it immediately. So I kind of use that as in my storage cabinet for when the time comes and I need it, or when the allergies start around here and start to bother one of the kids or myself. Of course, that's the first thing besides Fucoidan that we go for, but not on it daily, personally.
Absolutely. I think it's a great supplement to have in the medicine cabinet, a staple. I was having a headache, gosh, I don't think I drank enough water one day last week. And I was like, instead of going for like the over-the-counter pain reliever, let me try taking an Influence. And within 20 minutes, the headache was subsiding and it was gone. And I said, okay, let's, jack this up a little bit and have some coffee. And crazy me, I'm like, okay, it's 9 p.m. Let's have a cup of coffee. And after drinking the coffee and having the Influence in my system, by that time, it was probably about 40 minutes since I've taken the Influence. I had no signs of headache. When I suffer from headaches, my eyes become very sensitive to the light, whether it's natural from the sun or from lamps. So I really love this product. Does anyone have anything else to say about the Influence?
Joseph, could you repeat that about what you said about that it helps you with the sensitivity of light? Or is that due to the migraine?
Well, the sensitivity to the light, that's due to the migraine. Now, naturally, my hair color is lighter, blonde. I color it, which, probably isn't good with all the toxins. But, sometimes they say people who have lighter color hair have more sensitive eyes. I have blue eyes, natural blonde hair. And so whenever I get a headache, the sensitivity to lights, it heightens, it becomes more. So after taking Influence and drinking some coffee, Sizzle coffee, my headache subsided. It was no more, no longer. And I can't say I'd go out and listen to, loud, heavy metal rock and roll music at that time, but, I was certainly comfortable.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much for repeating that. And
You're
that's
welcome.
great
Thank
to
you.
know. Thank you.
Does anyone else have anything else to say about the sizzle influence?
Sizzle influence has definitely kept me from having any kind of flu or bronchitis and anything that's respiratory during the flu season. And if you look at the label, it's IN, capital F, capital L, capital U, ENCE. So it does help support against the flu. We can't make any claims, but that's why I say help support. So if you can do something for prevention, but this is going on 9 years for me and I've not got it. It's like a massive support, super boost to your cells. It helps with the cleaning cellular debris and pathogens. And if something's going on that's wrong and you super boost, I'll jump on to influence, and sometimes I'll take it every 4 hours if something's coming on, and then it never gets there because I jumped on it and rushed it away. So that's been something I always keep on hand for sure.
That's amazing. I know the first couple of times I opened the bottle of the influence, I could smell, it was a pleasant smell, the ingredients that were inside. And I was like, I feel safe putting this into my system, which, is important to all of us, which is why we're here and with Sizzle, but should also be important to everybody else. All right. Now, this has become one of my favorite products for cleaning. I grew up, my grandmother said, your bathroom needs to look like a spa, your bedroom needs to look like a suite. And, I've gone through so many different cleaners, multi-purpose cleaners that say that they're natural, but I still get a headache from using them. So the Sizzle Strong Cleaner, I love it. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I would have had it on today, but I broke it because my first cup of Sizzle coffee this morning ended up on the floor and not in my mouth. What are our thoughts on the Sizzle Strong Cleaner? What are our experiences, personal testimonials with the Sizzle Strong Cleaner? Obviously, like I said, cold and flu season coming up, it's important for us to keep our homes clean. If we go out, go grocery shopping, or, see a couple of friends, we obviously don't want to bring germs from outside inside. Herb, what are your thoughts on the Sizzle Strong Cleaner? How do you like it?
I've used it on my refrigerator. I didn't realize that one of the containers of milk had a slow leak in it.
Oh, no.
I got up the next morning and it was just all over the place. It was starting to cake on because it sat there since, early during the day. And it did a great job, left it smelling really, really clean and nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's happened to me. It actually happened in my sister's car. We went out a few years ago to get iced coffee, and one of the coffees exploded in the car by accident, as in I wasn't paying attention. And I wish I knew about the Sizzle Strong Cleaner then, because I would have been like, Katie, don't worry, I'll clean your car for you.
There you go.
I feel safe using it in my kitchen. I cook a lot, and when I'm done cooking, my countertops, kitchen table, inside the refrigerator before I go shopping, I always clean out my refrigerator. And I feel safe, using in the refrigerator. I mean, if you go into a restaurant or, have anything with food service, they tell you do not spray the cleaning chemical onto, whether you're wiping down a counter where you make coffees or prepare food. They always say spray it onto the cloth, and it's like there's a reason behind it, because if those toxic cleaners get on the food or get on the product, then it's a waste if you're able to catch it. So, with the Sizzle Strong Cleaner, whenever I clean my surfaces, I still spray onto either a paper towel or a cleaning cloth, but I do know, there you go, Herb, you have the bottle. I do know that if by chance, if it got inside a coffee pot at my house, I personally wouldn't feel too concerned about being, poisoned. So, Jody, do you have any testimonials about the Sizzle Strong Cleaner?
Oh my goodness, I sure do. I never could clean my house because of the toxic fumes. And then once it would come, the cleaners would come and clean it, I'd have to go over everything with Terminator mouth rinse, which is also a great antibacterial, kills everything. But just because I couldn't stand the fact that anything in my home was cleaned with a chemical, and that was not happening. So of course, once this came out, I was right on that, buying that product, and it blew my mind. Not to mention the smell, of course, everyone just, that's their first thing. The smell is so lovely. It's just a nice orange, it's lovely orange scent. Not too strong, and it's just perfect. And what I also have done, not only do I clean everything with it, my bathroom, my kitchens, everything in the house, I also discovered it is the best. I used to just put vinegar and water in my steam mop to wash my floors. Well, now I add the mixture of the little teeny bit of the Sizzle Strong cleaner with water, the rest filled up with water, and my floors have never been so clean ever. So I am thrilled with it. Could not live without that product, and would not clean without that product, because I don't want any toxic fumes in my home and inhaling any of that as well. So, but the steam mop, that's my newest discovery.
That is wonderful. Thank you, Jody. I actually had to give that a try. I had a steam mop, but it unfortunately broke because I think I was putting harsh chemicals into it, and things get old. You have to buy new, obviously. But Laura, do you have any experience with the Sizzle Strong Cleaner? What are your personal testimonials with that?
Sizzle Strong is probably one of my most favorite things that's been added to the line recently. Just by adding just under a capful into your laundry, there everything's bright and sparkly, but your clothes just smell so amazing. And if there's any spots to be removed, so a lot of people were concerned with spot remover, that has been making everything amazing. And again, floors, it cleans floors better than anything. I have brick floors in my kitchen and hallway. It cleans it amazing. But then something that I encountered recently, which wasn't that much fun, was a landscaper put in the red dyed mulch into my pots. And so they're designed the pots are designed to drain. And so the water sprinkler system was working as it should, but as what it was doing was pulling the dye out of it's mulch, wood chips, whatever you call it, down through the whole pot onto the concrete, and it was staining the concrete. And
Oh my gosh.
Nothing was taking it off. And I said, what, I'm going to just do some Sizzle Strong here. And I kind of did half water, half Sizzle Strong, and then scrubbed it with like one of those little sink scrubbies, nothing major. And it literally takes out the stains out of the concrete. So that was my own experience, which was kind of a shocker. I said, what, I'm going to give this a shot. And it worked. So it's definitely Sizzle Strong.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing. I play violin, here and there, just as a little hobby sometimes. And, I don't know if any of you know about stringed instruments that require a bow to, go back and forth. But you put rosin on it so that it glides easier on the strings. And that rosin is going to create a dust residue on the instrument. And my instrument, it's over 100 years old. I cherish it. It also has sentimental value. And I said, let me take a microfiber cloth with just a little dab of the Sizzle Strong Cleaner. I said, it's toxin free. I said, I'm using it in my kitchen where my food is, where I'm ingesting food. I said, let me try putting it on that. It took all the rosin off, did not harm the instrument. It was amazing, amazing. Does anyone have anything else to say about the Sizzle Strong Cleaner? Comments, personal testimonials?
No, I was just surprised that Laura was saying how it removes spots on clothes and stuff. I'm definitely going to try that. I haven't tried that with laundry soap yet, but I'm definitely going to give that a try.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So I'm just looking at my notes here. Give me 1 second. So going back to the immune system, you know, I feel as though, you know, we talked about the influence, you know, but the body shield, that is something that someone should be taking daily, correct?
The body shield? Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. I do it every day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure.
Never miss a day.
And that's something that's going to help someone boost up their immune system, you know, whether they're just looking for a little extra support or they might have underlying, you know, conditions where their immune system might be weakened. What do we have to say about the body shield? I personally haven't started taking it yet, but as we are getting into the colder months, that is definitely on my next order.
The body shield, from my understanding, Laura, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it does, from my understanding, help with this COVID thing that's going around because it boosts your immune system. It's not letting the virus, or I shouldn't say it's not letting, but it's helping to keep the virus from attaching to your cells.
Yes.
So that's one of the big reasons why I truly believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
Laura, what is your feedback?
Body Shield is an incredible product, has a wide array of things, but for one, it definitely helps support your immune system against this recent virus that's going around. So, but it helps support your thyroid, whether underactive or overactive. And it has the same health benefits of limamui extract that we have in our fucoidan, which is like an absolute positive dynamic antioxidant. And then it's powered by organic fulvic acid. And what fulvic acid does is it helps your cells take in what you're trying to give it. So sometimes people say, I'm taking all these things and nothing helps. Well, if you don't have something that helps prepare your cells to get ready for it, you just have expensive urine. So you want to make sure you're having something with fulvic acid, which would be our Body Shield SpectraMax or Encompass 360. But in this case, we're talking about Body Shield, super powerhouse for your system. It protects, it helps your cellular protection is what it does. And it's a continuous aids in continuous detoxing. So if you are not getting ready to detox and you're, whether it's a virus, whether it's bacteria, whether, whatever it is, if you're not getting it out of your system, it's just backing up and making things worse. So this is continuously helping you flush your system, which we all need. And sometimes people get back up and this will help you not be backed up. But definitely something everyone should be on every single day. It also helps you detox from heavy metals, which unfortunately they're in our environment. They're all around us. So no matter what you do, you can't help it. It's in the air, it's in food you eat, it's all around you. So Body Shield helps with that. So I would never be without it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for explaining that, everyone. So with, everything going on, I keep coming back, after doing some research on the Sizzle Premium Ground Coffee. I've even, done research on the ingredients, and some of the ingredients may even be helping to boost immune systems and, may help fight, colds that are a little common, colds that, people really shouldn't be worrying about. Herb, I know you love the Sizzle Premium Ground Coffee. What do you have to say about the coffee?
Oh, geez, what do I have to say about it?
Yeah.
I know. I guess I'm those people that have 10 or 12 cups a day, and it's, I just can't get enough of it. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the taste of it. I know it's healthy. I want to try some of the baking that you've done with it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe try to make some mocha muffins.
Oh, yes. Those sound delicious.
So between you and I, we'll come up with a few recipes for it and we'll send it in.
Absolutely. And I think a couple of weeks ago when we talked, Laura, you said that Sizzle, they released some recipes using the coffee or the Sizzling protein powder. Am I hallucinating or am I correct?
No, there's definitely some recipes. If you go into our team page, Sizzle Star team page, and you click on the top menu bar where it says files, you'll find some recipes in there for like several years worth. So a lot of different ones. There's a couple files that are a few pages long. But in the most recent newsletter, there was recipes, and then in the one coming out, there'll be even more recipes. We're always trying to add recipes, but you can do recipes that are for hot cookies. You could do bars. You could do the ones that are no-bake bites. There's so many recipes. Then you add the coffee. I love the one that Sizzle had put out just with the two girls and the coffee there. It was amazing. And that one you can find on the Sizzle International Facebook page. They didn't put them out in the boxes, but that was a great recipe with yummy coffee. So there's all kinds of recipes that you can make.
Awesome. I am excited. Oh my goodness, what did I do? I mashed up some apples in the food processor that I have. And in order to mash up the fruit, I needed to put a liquid in. And I said, instead of adding water or milk, let me add some Sizzle coffee. It was like a natural, low sugar, low carbohydrate, great tasting apple coffee cake. I was impressed. The people that tried it were impressed also, but definitely something that I will make again. Jody, do we have any testimonials about the Sizzle coffee?
I've got so many from a lot of customers, and as well as myself. I really like to make a whipped coffee.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yes. So I use my little, what do they say, frother.
Yeah.
And I just pour that hot water in, dump that little packet in, pour the hot water in, and then I do my whipper, my little frother, and add my almond milk, and I have an iced coffee, but it's the healthiest, and I'm telling you, the best tasting. And everyone you give a cup to, they always say which one's better, and it's always the Sizzle Cafe coffee, because the taste, they don't even know which one's which, but they always say the Sizzle Cafe one is always the best tasting to them as well.
That sounds delicious. I'm gonna have to give that a try. Oh my gosh. All right. So now at this time, I would like to ask everyone what their tips are with the Sizzle products, and also lifestyle tips to boosting the immune system as we enter this cold and flu months. Herb, we'll start with you. What are your suggestions with Sizzle products for strengthening the immune system and lifestyle tricks?
I don't know about lifestyle tricks so much, but to strengthen the immune system, I think it all goes back to our #1 product, which is the Crockett, which really is the start of everything in the body. And then adding, the influence and the other products, it's just going to help keep your body that much stronger in the wintertime. It's about feeling good, but it's also about having the strength to feel good. And these products will give your body that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Herb. And Laura, what sizzle products could you suggest for strengthening the immune system, and maybe some lifestyle tips for doing so as well?
I for sure would add Fucoidan. I think everyone should be on Fucoidan every day, 365 days a year, no matter what. It is a super boost to your immune system. It helps with any kind of inflammation, head to toe, inside and out, and everything starts with some kind of inflammation. So what if you can help with your immune system just that way, help with any inflammation and prevent it? We can't really say prevent, but what if you could help your body support so that you can combat that. But in anything that you get, whether it's viral or bacterial, is going to have some kind of inflammation. So Fucoidan helps with that inside and out. Massive super boost your immune system. It's intensified, and some people say, what does that mean? Intensified U, F, and G. That's 3 types of processes that they use, and there's 8 molecules in Limamui, and we're able to utilize all 8 molecules. So if you can utilize all 8 molecules, you're getting full benefit. So that's just something that everybody needs, no matter what I say. It helps with everything from inflammation, circulatory, hormonal. It helps with a lot of different things. So, and it's from the sea. And oftentimes we don't find a lot of seaweed in people's diets, not here in the US anyways, maybe in some of our Asian countries because it's standard for them. But then the other one I would say for sure is Avenger. And Avenger has 8 super, super powerful ingredients. Maybe again, something that you don't have to take every single day. But if you feel something coming on, I always tell people ramp it up to 2 like every 4 hours when you feel like something's coming on, because it's just amazing. And that helps with something internal, external. It's a super powerful support for your immune system.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Laura. And Jody, what sizzle supplements would you want to suggest to people taking to boost their immune systems? Lifestyle tips?
Well, I definitely would start with Fucoidan. I agree, everyone should be on Fucoidan daily. And if anything were to pop up, health-wise, you would want to triple, double, triple, quadruple that amount per day. But that one little tiny ounce a day is all you need as a maintenance and preventative. But as well as Fucoidan, it is always the Avenger, Influence, and Body Shield, Super Omegas, and of course, Balance D, which is for your stomach. Because if you don't have good stomach digestion, that could lead your body into all kinds of trouble and just be more susceptible to getting anything that's floating around out there in the air. So you've got to keep your gut healthy as well. So that's my little arsenal of my immune boosting daily regime.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jody. And thank you all for tuning in to this Zoom discussion. I don't even think it's a conference. I'm seeing it more of a discussion. You know, like-minded, you know, people, you know, toxin-free living, trying to be as healthy as we possibly can, and getting some help doing that with these wonderful sizzle products. So now at this time, I'd like to just throw the microphone, quote unquote, to anyone else that would like to say anything, comment, or add to anything that was discussed during this Zoom.
Well, Joe, go ahead, Jody.
Oh, thank you, Herb. I just wanted to say thank you very much, Joe, for this. And I hope that this can help others, you know, get the word out of the products that we have that can help, you know, with your immune system. I mean, everyone is talking about how to boost your immune system. We've got to get our immune systems up, and we've got it all here with Sizzle. So God bless and have a great night. And thanks again for having us.
Well, thank you for coming in, Jody.
Joe, there's nothing better than these products. People sooner or later are going to realize this.
Mm-hmm.
It amazes me the number of people that I talk to personally. They go, oh, these pills I'm taking, I'm having this reaction, that reaction. I'll tell them, I'll give them my phone number and say, if you'd like to see another option or learn something, feel free to give me a call. Do they always call? No, but eventually they do. Just like at the christening for my grandchild on Saturday. I did not mention Sissel once. It was all about the kids. And I'm standing there, and somebody that came up to me that I talked to probably, I don't know, 5 years ago. It was Frank's father that came up to me. He says, are you still selling that coffee that you had? I said, absolutely I am. He said, it's a lot more than just coffee, though. He goes, well, I really want information on it. So I contacted him, and he wants to now become a customer for the coffee. But it was strange how things they do come around eventually.
Absolutely. That's amazing. That is amazing. All right. Well, thank you very much, Herb, and thank you, Laura, and thank you, Jody, for coming on today. And
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks for
Yeah.
organizing this, Joe.
Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great evening.
Take care, Joseph.
All right.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.